Even ahead of its release, Isle of Dogs director Wes Anderson was clear in pointing out that the movie was just a fantasy. "I would never suggest that this is an accurate depiction of any particular Japan," he told Entertainment Weekly reporters. "This is definitely a reimagining of Japan through my experience of Japanese cinema. In the film, an epidemic of doggy flu causes the corrupt mayor of a fictional Japanese city to outlaw all dogs to an island of rubbish. All Japanese characters are voiced by Japanese actors with the voices left untranslated, while the American actors and dogs, the barks translated into English, are the only ones understandable to most viewers." Advertisement. Continue reading below. Los Angeles Times writer Justin Chiang in particular criticized this decision, asking, "Does this white American filmmaker's highly selective, idiosyncratic rendering of an East Asian society constitute a sincere act of homage, or a clueless failure of sensitivity?" Much of the Japanese dialogue, especially Atari's, has been pared down to simple statements that non-speakers can figure out based on context and facial expressions. Longer, more complicated exchanges are translated aloud by a handy on-screen English interpreter, he added. The dogs, for their part, all speak clear American English, which is ridiculous, charming and a little revealing. All these coy linguistic layers amount to their own form of marginalization, effectively reducing the hapless, unsuspecting people of Megasaki to foreigners in their own city. Copyright Fox Searchlight Pictures. Now Bryan Cranston, one of the dogs whose very barks were translated, has responded to the criticism in a new interview, and pointed out the director's long and well-documented love of Japanese filmmakers. Speaking to The Independent, the Breaking Bad actor was asked if he had any concerns about cultural sensitivity going into the project. "No, I wasn't concerned at all about that." Anderson spoke often about Kurosawa and other Japanese filmmakers with such awe and inspiration, he replied. "I heard there's a controversy, but I don't really know what it's about or how it's founded. I don't go into social media myself, it's just what I hear." Copyright BBC. Cranston added, "Can one err even in the best intentions? Of course. If you do something that's not risky at all, you have no problem going about offending anyone. But if you take a chance and go into a realm that is a little nugget of something that is different, that is riskier. Yes, you could be. So I don't know, art should in some cases be very relatable so that you see a movie and go, I know this guy, I like him, I know where he lives, I'm very familiar. And then there are other art forms that should introduce you to something you are not familiar with, to welcome you, and Isle of Dogs has that sense of the culture, the language, the drumming. It is an introduction to something you're not familiar with, and it adds to the fabric of the storytelling. Isle of Dogs is in cinemas now. Want up to the minute entertainment news and features? Just hit like on our Digital Spy Facebook page and follow on our @Digital Spy Twitter account and you're all set.